that you will not find even two faces of men alike in features. There will be slight, subtle changes will be there. No one is exactly similar to the other. It is the skill of the great master, an efficient artist who has created millions of complexions, all different in features from one another. Though there are many twins, even identical twins, still there are most subtle differences are there between them. Thus it is categorically proved on the basis of logic and reasoning that God, the creator of the universe, exists. He is a kind father of all. None is equal to him. He is second to none. Rigveda says, Eko Vishvasya Bhuvanasya Raja. He is the sole sovereign of the universe. Rigveda says. So God has created this universe, has created the laws, how the universe should run, and everyone is strictly under that law. No one is spared. None. And that law is a law of karma. They are all under the grip of karma, action. Whatever action we are doing, we reap the results accordingly. As you sow, so you reap. Good, bad. None can escape the law. Swami Chidananda says in the Sangha of Sannyasi. And everyone's life is guided by one's own actions. So you have to probe yourself, how you are conducting yourself in this life, instead of pointing out another person, blaming another one for your misfortune. None to be blamed. You are to be blamed for your own misfortune. You alone are responsible for whatever it is. Swami Chidananda says further in his talks, you are the maker of your own destiny. If you are not making up your mind, all right, be ready to undergo whatever is coming to you. But just pointing finger to another man, you can't escape suffering. A person who has committed a murder can be acquitted in a court of law here, but God doesn't acquit. He knows how to punish. So a person who has murdered, he feels immediately the guilt consciousness. He will have to undergo suffering one way or other, not necessarily in this life. Even though he has gone through some kind of punishment in the jail, still that doesn't mean that his bad karma is over. So suffering comes in order to burn the impurities. Holy Mother says sufferings are blessings in disguise. But you must have that understanding. Then only you will have peace of mind. Then only you can learn through suffering. Otherwise, suffering brings you more suffering. It goes on. No beginning, no end. Ad infinitum. you don't learn, be ready to suffer more. How long? As long as you learn. If you don't learn, you will always be ready to suffer more. Sri Ramakrishna, referring to the existence of God, nicely he explains. Well, you see many stars in the sky at night, but not when the bright sun in the daytime. You see, can you therefore say that there are no stars in the heavens during the daytime? Because you can't find God in the days of your ignorance, say not that there is no God. Once a question was asked, Master, do you believe in God? Sri Ramakrishna was very straightforward. How he was very straightforward? Because he was extreme, he was a personification of simplicity. Personification of perfection, purity. No hypocrisy, no humbug, no crookedness, nothing of that sort. So when the question was asked, he straight away said, yes. Do you believe in God? Yes. Can you prove it, sir? Yes. That also very emphatic. No ambiguity there. No namby-pamby. Straight. Yes, I can prove. How? Sri Ramakrishna says, because I see God just as I see you here, only very more intensely. Then Sri Ramakrishna says, the mother has brought this illness on me. You are suffering from cancer, you know. Why? Sri Ramakrishna himself tells the answer. Why did mother bring this disease to me? In order to teach man how to think of the Atman and how to live in God consciousness, even when there is extreme pain in the body. When the body is suffering from excruciating pain and starvation, and when it is beyond all human power to give any relief, even then the mother shows me, referring to Divine Mother, that Atman is a master of the body. My Divine Mother has brought this illness upon this body to convince the skeptics that Atman is divine, that God consciousness is true, that when one reaches perfection, freedom from all bondages is attained. And then Sri Ramakrishna says, God is in everyone, but all are not in God. That's the problem. God is in everyone, but all are not in God. That's why they suffer. Every object is Narayan. Man is Narayan, animal is Narayan, sage is Narayan, deceitful fellow is also Narayan. All that exists is Narayan. The deity, Narayan, sports in various aspects. All things are his diverse forms and the manifestations of his glory. God says, I am the snake that bites and the charmer that heals. I am the judge that condemns and the servant that inflicts the punishment. I am all this. These are all words of Sri Ramakrishna. You can find them in sayings of Ramakrishna. The manifestation of Shakti varies in varying centers of activity. For variety is a law, not sameness. Variety, unity in diversity. Beautiful chapter. I always like that chapter. So Vivekananda has given a beautiful discourse on that. Please read it if you have not read. God is immanent in all creatures. He is even in the ant. The difference is in manifestation only. Divine power is greater in those who are honored, respected and obeyed by a large following than in those who have no such influence. A question was asked, how does the Lord dwell in a physical body? Sri Ramakrishna tells, he dwells in the body as a piston rod in a syringe. Nice. He is in the body and yet apart from it. These are all words of Sri Ramakrishna. What more proof you want about the existence of God? The facts are given to you. Now you judge yourself. Probably you will have no questions at all afterwards. If God has become all, is there no sin and no virtue? Yes, there is. And at the same time, there is not. As long as he perceives the ego in us, he retains in us also the apprehension of duality and the consciousness of sin and virtue. But at times, in some, he completely wipes away the ego, then they go beyond all good and bad. So long as one does not realize God, the perception of duality and the idea of good and bad are sure to exist. You may say in words that good and bad have all become equal to you, that you do just what he makes you do, but in your heart of hearts you know that all these are mere words. The moment you do some evil actions, your conscience will begin to prick you. These are all words of Sri Ramakrishna. A question was asked, if it is he who is actuating me to all actions, then I am not responsible for my sins, am I? The answer is, famous character in Mahabharata, Duryodhana. He also asked like that. He said, O Lord, you abide in my heart, and I do as you make me do. But he who really believes that God alone is the doer, and that he himself is only an instrument, cannot commit any sin. A perfect dancer never takes a wrong step. Indeed, till the heart becomes pure, one cannot even believe in the existence of God. If you say you don't believe in the existence of God, that only proves your heart is not pure enough. So purity is the condition to know anything about spirituality. Sri Ramakrishna's unique experience of the existence of God. Why he was so clear in his answer. I have seen God, it is true, etc. Because he had that experience himself. The realization of God, the vision of the Divine Mother,